recovery efforts as they continue to also grapple with this winter storm.
The freeze line stayed about 50 miles north of Houston. We were blessed by Mother Nature, blessed by preparation, and I'd like to give you an accurate report this morning. We had 940 Houston residents go to one of our 12 warming centers.
So these are Houston officials giving a winter storm update.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, Whiskey Tango. Just going to give everybody a little update.
Like this across the state, but also out in our communities and out in the streets. We sleep safer at night, and we are safer during the
We got a major, just want to turn the camera around.
This is
Just a little live, guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Just a little live what's going on right now. You know, on a good note, you know, I guess if you have kids, remember we were young, people are off from school tomorrow, Mayor Madani in New York. However, there's been some sad news. At least 5 people have lost their life so far in this snowstorm. Now, I'm from New Jersey, Philadelphia. Philadelphia is hit. Parts of southeast, Ocean City in New Jersey, Philadelphia, New York looks like crazy. Hoboken, major snowstorm in New York, up to 30 states, and they're saying Boston 24 to 30 inches of snow. Just hopefully everybody's staying safe. I mean, it's fun for kids, you know, but they keep saying stay home, and I have to repeat, I don't understand why people are trying to stay out. And there's trucks being turned over. They're short on gas in Memphis and Tennessee. People are trying to go out, and they run out of gas. Janine, thanks for being here. Whiskey Tango, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Just a little live, guys. Just a little different kind of live today. We just want to give updates. It's a Sunday morning. Most of us are off. Major snowstorm. I mean, the problem they're having right now is in certain states. This is affecting about 25, 30 states. Now, they're comparing this to 1978. Where were you at in 1978? And by the way, come on in. Let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know what your local weather is. Is it freezing rain? Is it snow? Heavy snow? Or nothing? But it's affecting a lot of states. Lots of states are getting hit. But in 1978, I was about 12 years old. I remember that snow. I was actually living, I just moved to New Jersey. And I got to tell you, we had our sleds, those round sleds out. We went down the hill. We had fun, just like these kids are doing right here on the streets in New York. So we're just going to stay on for a little bit, guys, and just check out some of the photos from each state. So just sit back and kind of remember when we were young. But unfortunately, yeah, Mayor Madani says 5 people have lost their life in New York. So very, very sad. But this is in New York right here, guys. This is New York City. Right here. This is Manhattan. Think about this, where it's always busy, full of people, coffee and rush hour and subways and, and this, look at the kids. So people are taking advantage and having fun. We're hearing from different governors talk. Once again, Mayor Madani has made it a day off for school for all schools. So let us know. Come on in, guys. I'll turn the camera around real quick and just say good morning to everybody. Hey, thank you all for your support. We hit 43,000 subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. It's not on notice. Come on in. Let us know where you're coming in from. What are you hearing? Are you being safe, most importantly? Are you just going to enjoy the Sunday and football games? And but let us know. I'm curious what you're seeing. I'll try to get some different feeds on. This here is, looks like a father and his child there playing in the snow in New York. some states are in a state of emergency. When I say that is, they have running out of bread, milk, and other states in Memphis and other cities and counties are running out of gas. They can't get the oil, and people are driving to these gas stations, and they're on E. And what happens is they can't get gas, so they end up getting stranded at a gas station. The gas stations are out of gas. So I'm just wanted to show some of these videos. Welcome in, member. Sandra, good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're coming in from.
We're not expecting that, but there could be isolated squalls in certain areas, so we're still not out of the woods on that, but it's not going to be.
We're listening to,
there are parts of
I think this is Governor of New York, Governor Hochul.
We're not expecting widespread power outages.
She's talking about that. New York is really getting hit, folks. Hoboken, New Jersey. Hoboken, New Jersey is really getting pounded. And by the way, Boston, they're saying Boston is going to get the worst. Now, they're not going to get some, according to the meteorologists in Boston, they're going to get up to 24 inches, 2 feet of snow in Boston. But they're not going to get much ice.
So tomorrow's commute for those who are working, we encourage other employers to allow their workers, if possible, to work remotely.
Pretty crazy, huh? Welcome in, guys. Just sit back, be free to interact with each other. We're going to stay live just a little bit. I'm going to show different videos from different states. Oklahoma, lots of ice. Kentucky's really getting hit. Kentucky, Memphis, Northern Jersey, Philadelphia got 27 inches. Whoa. 27 inches. Pennsylvania, Reading, Pennsylvania, Bucks County. I'm hearing they're getting hammered. Parts of New Jersey, North Jersey, South Jersey's getting a wintry mix. And these are kids here I'm showing you just to remember when we were young, huh? Got those sleds out. Man, brings back a lot of memories to me. How about you guys? South Jersey's getting hit. Tootsie, yep. So what's going on in the Jersey Shore, Tootsie? 3612 in South Jersey. Are you hearing anything about Atlantic City? If you could. Is Atlantic City casinos operating? I remember I worked in Atlantic City back in the 80s. They would close. I never forget, they closed down. But any reports of Atlantic City, Ocean City, Stone Harbor, Wildwood, Cape May? Yeah, I think Philadelphia is getting hit. This is New York. Just wanted to show you guys what's happening. This is a major storm, folks. I mean, this is something that we haven't seen. I mean, we've seen a lot worse snow, but this is affecting 25 to 30 states. Think about that. That's widespread. I mean, you know, it is winter, but this is something that, you know, most people haven't seen since probably 1978. I mean, most recently, I guess, 1996 there. A couple years ago, you had some snow in certain states, but not like this. Not like this. This is widespread, and here's the problem. Yeah, I just want to say this too. You know, if you have a father, a grandfather, and they're thinking about maybe trying to shovel the snow, you got to be careful. People hurt their backs. Some people don't realize what kind of shape they're in until they go ahead and shovel. You know, you might want to give them a call, check up on them. I mean, but this is kind of wild. I mean, the amount of snow and ice and wintry mix. I mean, so what I'm saying is, and by the way, guys, I don't know if you heard what's going on in Russia. Has anybody heard what's in Russia? Russia is getting so much snow. I mean, it's like the whole world is like freezing. And we haven't talked about these temperatures. Folks, these temperatures are like 0 degrees during the day. Man, I would love to be there. What do you guys think? Mike, would you love? Look at this. You imagine just being a kid again. No worries. No worries in your life. Just worried about where you can get a sled. Or I used to have the old sleds and go down mountains in Jersey. I'm from that area, New Jersey. Look at this. Just be a kid and have off school. Not have to worry about going to school. No worry in the world. Having your hot chocolate and your Cheerios, your cornflakes. And just say, Mom, Dad, take me out in the snow. And if they don't take him, you sneak out. Yeah, this is. I'm going to get some other picks, but I'm enjoying this right now. I don't know about you guys. I'm enjoying this. A little something we don't see every day. We don't cover this as much. And I figured I wanted to come on and show you New York City. And we're going to switch from New York. We'll try to find Philly. I'll try to pull out some other states. There's cars stuck. There's tractor and trailers who lost control on the ice. I mean, 5 people, unfortunately, have lost their lives. And I believe in New York. And I'm sure the death toll will continue to rise through Monday because this storm is supposed to continue all the way through Boston, Massachusetts on Monday. Siberia, 7 feet of snow. Can everybody just take a second and read? It's a member here. Sandra. 7 feet of snow in Siberia. That is wild. It is. I mean, think about that. Everybody just 7 feet. Now here, this is not 7 feet, but they're going to get about a foot in New York. Kind of crazy. I'm going to get some more reports in a second. Let me just switch the camera. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you on this Sunday. Hope everybody's staying warm. I say warm because the whole, 50 states, for the exception of Hawaii, Florida, and, everywhere else, even in Vegas, is cold. Crazy going on right now. Crazy. I'm going to try to get some more footage here. We're going to go over to our weather command. See what's going on in the weather command, Fox Weather, and see what they can bring up for us here. All right, look at this. These are all the flights.
You're also noting Charlotte, we're having issues there now.
Look at this, New York. These are the flights that are canceled.
Charlotte, it's more
Miami, Atlanta
has quickly stepped up into the spotlight
Crazy.
This morning because of the freezing rain. Not even sleet. The freezing rain that has impacted many people across the city.
Florida's warm. Everywhere else is cold, pretty much. Everywhere else.
You shouldn't even be thinking about exiting to the outside unless it's absolutely necessary. When you look right now at some of the air travel, you do still have flights that are flying.
These are the flights that are
take off out of the New York City Metro, but only maybe a handful, and a lot of them were flying south. Issues throughout the day for Boston. I'd say for the morning for sure, hopefully getting better into the evening, but not so much in terms of the actual air travel, though the forecast should hopefully be getting a little bit
Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, New York,
New York,
Boston. These are all the flights that have been canceled. Imagine that. Imagine you went over for a business trip, a vacation, and you're stuck there in this snow. I would have fun. I would make the best of it.
This is a look right now.
I would make the best of it.
Again, the system exits by Monday, and for New York City,
I would certainly make the best of it.
To an end by early Monday morning, perhaps 6, 7, 8 a.m. And you'll know
North Dakota minus 19. Holy shit.
So,
North Dakota, look at that, guys.
For better news, if you're on the road,
North Dakota minus 19
They're gonna
degrees.
treat a lot of these plow crews and
That's
salt
way
treatment
too cold
crews.
for me.
They're gonna
Way too cold.
prioritize
Hopefully you're
those
staying
main
safe, my
interstates,
friend.
those main roads before they can get to the secondary or even the tertiary roads, which means your neighborhood.
Yes, what I'm saying, guys, I can't remember for a very long time that it was widespread. We get it. There was a lot of snow before, like one state, 2 states, 4 states, 6 states. Widespread. So you're talking South Jersey, Philadelphia, New York, to Boston, to Mississippi, to Alabama, to New Hampshire. I mean, think about it. There's even reports of the mountains in California, Sierra Nevada, here in Vegas. Widespread front. So everybody think about that. The meteorologists are saying it's just a cold front, and this storm will stop. And then they're talking about another storm coming through. Major outages, and the problem is people who are elderly with no power. That scares me a little bit. But right here, we're going to take a look at the kids having fun in New York.
Like we saw in Watertown or Copenhagen, but we are going to see some.
And I got to tell you, this is what it's all about, folks. You know what it comes down to? This is what it comes down to. Spending time with your family on a Sunday doesn't get any better than that, and enjoy it and have a day off work. This is where it comes down to. People taking a day off work, slowing it down, taking a deep breath. You know, don't worry about, just worry about putting some food in your tummy, some water, hydrate. Tony's stuck in Illinois. Anybody else in here stuck anywhere? Stuck anywhere? But this is what it's about here. Just taking your sled, making sure you're stocked up on some food, getting through the weekend. For me, your grandkids, your kids, whatever, your pets, you know, going out and enjoying some snow. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Texas is in the house. Texas is also reports that Texas, certain parts of Texas have gotten some freezing rain and ice and snow, and that black ice, man, you got to be very careful in driving. And then, by the way, they're running out of gas, not in Texas, but they're running out of gas in parts of Memphis in Tennessee. You're seeing around the nation people trying to drive. Now, I can't believe that anybody would risk their life unless it was an emergency. Good morning, Crystal. We're just having a little fun here and showing the kids here in New York. And unfortunately, the sad news has been reports from Mayor Mandani that there's been 5 deaths. Just having a little fun here on a Sunday morning, late morning, some places. We got different governors talking about the serious on how this impacts your city.
She is a battle-tested veteran. We've been through many.
Just slow things down on a Sunday, guys, on this live, just to slow down, take a deep breath, and in a lot of ways, this could be fun. And these people are taking a full advantage of it, and their families and kids. And I think sometimes is what we need to do as Americans. And in other cases, you got people trying to shovel snow and they have a bad back. They forget they had a bad back and they get hurt. I remember in the 70s, they had no snowplows, or they had snowplows, but they had no machines. And my father would just take his shovel and throw it at me and say, go ahead and you start shoveling. But anyhow, this is a major storm. Major. They're walking a little doggy here. Look at that. Oh, look at the little doggy in the snow, huh?
Another American citizen in broad daylight.
Pretty cool. Good morning, moderators. Thank you for being here, Janine and Mike and Crystal. Just a little live today and not too long. Just wanted to come on and say hello and thank you so much. We hit 43,000 subscribers just today. Just wanted to kick back, relax a little bit, have some coffee or tea, whatever you enjoy. I'll show you some footage here. I'm really enjoying this here, though. I'm enjoying. These people are not driving, just having fun. In New York. This is Manhattan, guys. Look at all the bikes. These are Uber bikes, I believe. Uber bikes. You put a credit card in, no bike riding today, though, right? Uber bikes.
But anyone who's seen this horrific video,
And these are Uber sleds. No, I'm only kidding, but these are sleds.
this is a shameless, cold-faced lie. This is not a threat that needs to be neutralized.
In the background, we're listening to the governor of New York.
Exercising.
She's talking about how serious it is.
This is a continuation of a
But these people here, these families, man, they're
pattern of violence is well known that this month.
Barber, how are you from Virginia?
In the face.
Fredericksburg, Virginia. I've been there, Barbara. I've been there a long time ago, at least twice. So let us know where you're coming in from. Let us know what state and city and how you doing. Are you okay? What are you seeing? Are you enjoying the snow? Or you can care less?
A 5-year-old returning from preschool.
I know in New York they closed schools. In Philadelphia they're closing the schools tomorrow. I know kids are happy. I remember I was about 8th grade maybe, and I remember the radios. Remember the AM FM radios? And my mom would say, "Schools close" on the radio. Now how things have changed. We used to wait for that. It was a beep, beep, beep. School's canceled. Sunny in Denver. House party 13. Sunny in Denver. But it looks like about at least 35 states are getting hit with some kind of a wintry mix.
Shocks the conscience of every human being with a heart.
No snow in Oregon. This is the governor. Hot Skull. I have a hard time pronouncing her name. Anyhow, this is the governor of New York. She's going over how serious it is in New York.
It violates the basic principles.
Let's see if I can.
What it does is makes everyone feel unsafe.
Full art scholarship. You should be proud in so many ways, Crystal. That's a huge accomplishment. Shout out to Isabel. That's a huge, huge accomplishment.
Now, Donald Trump's handpicked leader of the Department of Homeland Security.
Okay, I'm going to change this. I didn't want to make this political today, just a little something different. So we're going to get off of that, and we're going to head over to, right away. They're making it a little political, and I wanted to stay away from politics for a little bit. So we got commercials here. Crazy the amount of snow, though, folks. If you're just coming in, if you're first time here, like and subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, we're going to stay live a little bit. I'm going to try to bring out some crazy stuff happening in about 35, 40 states. Well, I tell you what, we're going to stay here in the Weather Channel, and then I'll go ahead and read some comments. Welcome in, everybody. It's nice to be here. Just stepping aside a little bit today and show some photos of kids enjoying the snow in New York. It's affecting so many states right now. Elderly people that you think that you're okay, you have a bad back, and you go to shovel the snow. Nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Stay away from that. It will soon pass. But I like that parents are taking advantage of it and having fun. Thank you. This is a situation where the meteorologists and all news outlets that I probably agree for the first time 100%, stay home. Unless it's an emergency, stay home. And don't risk it. Because here's the problem. You're driving and it's snow and it's like a sand snow, and even if you have a 4-wheel drive, everything's blowing, you're okay. You're okay, right? You think you're good, and you hit that ice. It's called black ice. I hit it. And you hit that ice, even with 4-wheel drive, you can lose control, God forbid, hit a pole. So that's why they're saying it's dangerous. It's not so much the snow, it's the ice in certain areas, like in Kentucky. And also, you can run out of gas. You don't realize you get in the car, you're driving, you got a quarter tank of gas, and you got another 45, 50 miles to go, and you get to the gas station, no gas. And now you might be stranded there without a blanket, and so you got to be careful. Have I seen more snow before? Yes, I have. But have I seen this many states affected? I can't remember. I can't remember 25, Think about this. 25 states. That's half of the country, half of the states affected with some wintry mix, snow, heavy snow and ice. And even here in Las Vegas, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. So we got a lot going on. It's widespread. But it's good to see and step away from the world of so mixed up and step away and show families having fun in the snow and that kind of stuff. I'm waiting for Fox to come. Fox weather. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what they got to say here.
Fox Weather Alert, you're looking at a live view of New York City.
That's New York City, folks. Look at that.
The winter storm we've been tracking now impacting the East Coast. It's bringing heavy snow.
Look at that.
Along the I-95 corridor. Travel shutdowns are...
Do you guys know where the I-95 all the way to Florida?
Power lines down for millions. Outages, they stretch across the South. Numbers skyrocketing. Hundreds of thousands already in the dark. Freezing rain will continue to...
Folks, stay safe.
Across the South today, making travel treacherous. At least 6 states reporting at least a foot of snow.
Wow.
And Fox Weather has all angles of this massive storm covered. We're here from the first flake all the way through cleanup. Stay with us 24/7 on your phone, your connected TV, and
Coming up, we're going to talk about Tennessee.
On any device or provider, go to foxweather.tv to find out how.
Welcome in here to Fox Weather's continued coverage.
Fireplace sounds real good right now. Somebody said fireplace. Fireplace. Absolutely.
I'm meteorologist Nick
Fireplace
Carlson,
minutes,
with you
yeah.
all the way until 6. We've
Look at
also
this.
got from Greenville, South Carolina, Mr. Bob Van Dillon, who changed locations from
Greensville.
Roswell, yeah.
the Roswell area.
Anybody from Greensville, South Carolina on
I
here?
tell you, it doesn't look like you're standing in South Carolina. When I think of South Carolina,
I know.
palm trees and warmer temps. Boy, is it a whole
Sounds
different
good,
world out
Crystal. Sounds real good.
Yeah, it is, and we've got the snow shovel brigade working in overtime right now because we picked up a lot of sleet. Now, the thing I can tell you about the sleet is it means that cold air temperature profile is a little thicker. So when that big batch of rain comes in from Georgia later this afternoon, all this is going to turn into heavy freezing rain. And that's going to be a big time problem. And for about a 3 to 4 hour window later this afternoon,
6 states reporting at least
in between
1
sleet,
foot of
freezing
snow. Wow.
drizzle, heavy sleet, heavy freezing rain. We've got the whole mix. What we don't have right now, you guys, is snow. But you can see what we're looking at. This is right here, the main street. You see Broad Street right here. If you have four-wheel drive, so far so good. The roads are not solidly frozen over. In fact, they were all the crews working last night starting at 2 o'clock.
That is funny. It's kind of funny, Crystal. It is kind of funny.
Even though it doesn't look like much help, you can see the roads are ice
Oh,
and sleet
that's-
covered at this point. But if you do have four-wheel drive, they've been doing all right. See this guy right here? No problem. One thing, Nick, I want to show you.
This is going to sound crazy, guys. And I know a lot of you know me, been following me for a while, but I just want to turn the camera around and say hello, good morning, first of all, or good afternoon. I am one of the crazy ones in the sense where my wife says, why are we living in Vegas? Well, we have mountains. You guys see me. We have lots of snow. I miss snow. I like it. I like to have a four-wheel drive. I live for this. I love it. I really do like the snow. Ice, I don't like. I kind of wish I'm from New Jersey. I was born in Philly. I miss this time of the year. But that's me. Until you're driving in it. But if you have a right vehicle, the problem is the ice. And I hit black ice once, and man, that's not fun. I'm lucky that I'm here, even talking. Run around. Mike, I almost hit a pole. Anyhow, this is a alert. Again, I hate to have some bad news, but there's been at least 5 deaths in New York alone, and Mayor Madani has made it declared a state of emergency. He also canceled school, which I agree. And I remember not going to school on Monday, being in 7th grade like Isabel, or 8th grade like your kids and grandkids. Loved it. Until you had to make those days up in the summer. Remember that? I never forget. School day. Off. Guys, I'm old as hell. I remember in the 70s, it was so bad. School was canceled. Heavy snow in 77, 78, 79, 3 years in a row. No school for days. And we had to make it up and go to school through June. It was nuts. But nonetheless, I wanted to just have a little fun today and show you some of the effects. But there is bad news because there's people with no electric.
So heads up if you live in this zone.
And that's serious. So they got to get this electric back on. There's 6 states reporting at least 1 foot of snow, power outage. Reports of Kentucky. Let us know if you're new coming in. Where are you coming in from? Are you staying home and having some hot chocolate, some coffee? Are you okay? Make sure your phones are charged. If you have, no electric, let's hope that electric is turned on very quickly. This is a widespread storm affecting a lot of states. I guess Florida is the exception where it's warm weather. Somebody said in Portland, not much snow in Portland. That sounds good, Crystal. Just going to keep the camera towards me for a little bit. Welcome in, welcome. I know these chats have been very, very crowded as of late, covering latest on, what's happening through the world. We'll just say that. I just wanted to come on for a little bit and just say hi to everybody. Welcome in Ozzy and Whiskey Tango and Crystal and Mike M and All Barber. Welcome in. Let's see here. Hey, Brad the Pitbull. How are you, my friend? God bless. 70 degrees in Phoenix. That's beautiful, right? I guess. Or Brad, are you wanting some of that snow? I guess it's probably a stupid question. You probably moved there, Phoenix, to stay away. I got to tell you, I moved to Las Vegas for other reasons 25, 30 years ago, but I do miss the wintry mix sometimes. That's me. But hope everybody's staying safe in Mississippi, Alabama, Kentucky. I wanted to show you parts of Jersey and Hoboken, where me and my wife lived. Crazy amount of snow. Crazy. My wife says she's never seen so much snow, but I can't find any footage. Here we go. What is this here? Allentown, Pennsylvania. Anybody from Allentown? Allentown, Pennsylvania. Getting clobbered. Welcome in, LGBT for Trump. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for all your support. Appreciate. Just wanted to say hi to everybody. A little something different. We were showing kids in their sleds, playing, having fun. Very nice. Very nice. Hoboken's getting hit, Maribel. Bad.
What?
Hoboken, yeah.
I used to go there.
I know. Don't you miss it? Do you miss the snow?
No.
She don't miss it. I miss it. Heard Nashville is 90% power outage in the city. Ozzy, thank you for sharing. I didn't realize that. 90%.
I can open the windows.
No, a little bit. Ozzy says he heard 90% power outage in the city. Yeah, that's bad. See, that's the stuff that's not fun because I was gonna say elderly, anybody with no power.
That happen every time.
Yeah, but when it's cold,
Generators.
hopefully these people have some backup generators.
That's with Puerto Rico.
Crystal, this is for you. Crystal's always teasing me with food. This is good. This is
oatmeal pancake.
oatmeal, pancake, raisins, Crystal. No, strawberries, Crystal. Bananas.
Strawberries.
I was wishing it was snowing here. Here is where? Vegas. We might go up to the mountains, Maribel.
I'm cleaning, Sal.
We're going up to the mountains. Oh, here we go. Should we see some snow?
Yeah. You can go. I have a permanent one.
Glistening on the top, but you can see little balls of ice.
Balls of ice.
So it's that combination, which of course sleet is a lot heavier.
Balls of ice.
Harder to work with advice, of course, to people in the area and across the region. Dealing with this is to stay on top of cleaning this up. Your car, off your side.
Crystal says, "Come and get me."
It gets harder to deal with as we get into.
I want to go.
The rest of the day. When it comes to these
Remember, I can't see.
cold temperatures, because it's going to be frigid and well below average here for the coming days. So all things to keep in mind, because sleet, freezing rain, the potential for that is there. Both can be very damaging. We're seeing evidence of that right now play out south of us in places like Nashville, Tennessee. But here in D.C., we have spoken with people.
Look at the White House.
Who say, most of
Whoa,
them
whoa, whoa,
are
look at that.
around on foot. Not a lot of cars out there. In fact,
Who wants to be there?
seen any.
I want to be there.
We did see a taxi cab get stuck in some of the.
Somebody come pick me up.
Here. They have to
to dig out with a shovel to be able to keep on moving. But here at this corner, we were able to talk to some folks who were describing the consistency of this snow. And you know what? They put it perfectly. I'll let you hear it from them. We were just talking about how this doesn't feel like real snow. It feels
That's
more like
New Jersey?
tiny.
No,
ice
that's
pellets.
Washington.
So while it looks like snow, if you pick it up, and
Yeah, it looks like ice to me.
Basically, freezing rain turned to ice.
I actually
So-
did pick up a little bit of it. It just looks like a bunch of beads, which is a bit surprising and probably explains why it's so much noisier when like things are falling.
Yeah.
Ozzy, I like a little freezing rain. Ozzy.
In the distance there, you can see the Capitol. Visibility is dropping down on and off throughout the day, so sometimes it's hard to make out. But there's steps in.
Remember the yellow
Some
snow
have
and
actually been sledding
is the
down
lemon
on
flavor.
snow tubes and things like that.
Absolutely.
It looks like they're
LGBT.
dropping salt
Absolutely,
on
my
those
friend.
Staircases there, but yes, we have been able to meet some folks today who've been out with the kids trying to.
Where is this? This is in Washington, state capital.
It's pretty painful to be standing out.
They're getting hit pretty hard.
Some of these conditions because it does feel very.
Tornadoes in South Bama to boot. Are you kidding me?
It's rough on
Now
your
think
face,
about
and
that.
your face is
Tornadoes,
windy.
ice,
It
snow.
It feels like pinching, prickling of your skin.
Yeah,
Crazy
we can
times,
hear,
folks, crazy
precipitation
times.
coming down, and you're out there in it, braving the elements. Hopefully, there are more plows on the road.
Okay, I got to turn the camera around. I got to just tease one more time my loyal subscriber and moderator. I got to tease. We got oatmeal, banana,
All right, still to come this
strawberries.
hour, reports from
Crystal,
all across
so
the
good.
nation. This is a live look from Times Square in New York City. That is a snowy
Times
view
Square.
as the snow continues to come down at an incredible rate.
I don't know if I like this coffee
People
too much,
still out
though.
and about in Times Square. On my walk-in this morning, I saw people
Oh, not bad.
taking videos and pictures galore. So there will likely be a lot of
Guys, welcome in. Just having a little fun. However, there's been a lot of people live on these chats. I wanted to slow things down a little bit this morning. But also sad to say there's been 5 reported deaths in New York, and our prayers and thoughts with the family. A lot of people that are elderly, as Ozzy alluded to, and other people. There's power outage 90% in some of the South states, and breakfast with Sal, absolutely. Our new Sunday morning breakfast with Sal, right before football games. Well, football games are almost over. I just want to say, if you know anybody who's older, and you feel young, and you go shovel that snow. So you might want to call your pop-up if you're, and just say, hey, maybe I'll come over and do it or whatever, not to do it, because people hurt their backs. So many people hurt their backs. We're in a commercial break. We'll get back. And then, excuse me, this is why I don't like to eat. This is why I particularly don't like to do this. It's just, anyhow, so just be careful out there. Now, hopefully, they can get the power back, because people are cold with no power and stuff. So it's very serious. Hopefully people had generators. But at the flip side, it's nice to see earlier the kids in New York there. They were showing a lot of footage in New York, in Times Square, in the sleds. I remember the long sleds. Do you remember those long sleds? They were long, and you would go forward on the sled, and you'd hold on. And I remember holding on for my life, going down a mountain in New Jersey, South Jersey, pop, and then hitting trees, and then crying like a baby. But no, at least the kids are, and the families are getting together today. And it's important to take those snow days, and if you could, have fun for a little bit with your kids, your grandkids, or yourselves, or your dogs, and use your own judgment. But anyhow, I can't remember, though, a storm affecting so many states, but I have a short memory. Maybe it's happened before, but I don't remember. I remember much more snow. I remember much more snow in certain states. That's not what I'm saying, but I can't remember it being affected 25, 30 states. I don't know. Let's see here. The blizzard last year in the South was crazy. So awesome. I was stuck and could not leave. Well, that's got to be scary. I mean, if you've been stuck in a car, that there is no fun. That is no fun. So, but yeah, there's, speaking of South, it's all the way from Southeast to Northeast to Boston. Let me see what we got here. thought we see more snow. Let me see if I can find what we got here. What's this here? Kind of crazy that they're, well, a lot of commercials, they got to pay some bills. Kind of crazy they're not showing. Oh, here we go. All right, let's get back to some.
And welcome back to Fox Weather, everybody. We're your Winter Storm HQ. We've been slamming into this storm over the last couple of days, and unfortunately, it's performing just like what we thought.
Yeah, Ozzy, what I'm hearing about Boston, they're going to get the.
This is interesting because
Boston's going to get hit really hard, like you say, 2 feet of snow. But what I'm hearing, they're not going to get much ice, just snow.
I grew up with kind of around there in Georgia. We had a good time. The weather wasn't quite there yet, but now the weather's in. And
There's something about snow.
Guy came out and said, "Dude, you work for Fox now. I'm going to give you this cup." This mug says,
You know, ladies and gentlemen, for me, real quickly, if I could, there's something about snow that brings people to joy. I mean, you don't want to drive in it. It's scary. Shovel on it. It can be stressful. But I think sometimes with snow, there's something about snow that just brings people together and have a little bit of laughs.
transitioning over to freezing rain for you.
You got it, Crystal.
Virginia, getting into DC, ultimately.
You got it. It's coming.
And the problem with that is
I have some coffee today, Crystal, that's not so good. It's some organic coffee I got. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. All right, here we go. I wanted to show you guys some snow here, and all of a sudden I come live and there's not. Okay, here we go.
So, yeah, the snow is piling up big time around the tri-state area in New York City. The big blockbuster snowfall, I think the big winner, though, is going to be later.
Pennsylvania, Allentown.
20 inches or more outside of Boston. So that whole thing is going to be sliding up to New England here shortly. It's starting already. The heavy rain, though, that is not mixing in across the Gulf Coast. The whole thing sliding over the east.
This is Somerset, Pennsylvania.
We talked about it before. That tornado watch was just issued for western part of the Panhandle, Florida, lower Alabama, and Georgia.
Different parts. 10,000 flights? Oh my God, I've been canceled. Holy shit. Folks, welcome in. Just a Sunday morning, early afternoon, playoff games. We're just showing you some parts of the states that are getting affected. Power outage, to heavy snow, to ice, to a wintry mix, to what that one lady described. What did she say? Some different kind of snow, maybe? And I'm not being rude. I think she said it was like a weird ice snow or something, she said. I can't remember. But anyhow, crazy. I remember back in the 70s, they had none of this. You would see a weatherman. You would see a weatherman with a stick. Do you guys remember? Let's show our age in here. Hello, Barber. That the weatherman had a stick. And he would point the stick. And there was none of this. So just like in right before our eyes, how things have changed, covering the meteorologists and the weather. They have it, looks like they have it a little easier now. I like watching some snow chasers. I like watching the YouTube channel Snow Chasers. I'll try to put some of those on in a second. But I just wanted to come on for a little bit, guys. This won't be long. I just wanted to say hi, good morning. I know our chats have been very, very rapidly growing, which I enjoy, but it was nice to slow things down today and just say hello to new subscribers, loyal subscribers, moderators, and supporters. We've been covering a lot of stuff of what's going on in the world in Minneapolis. I just wanted to take a break from that and just show some weathers. And it's good to see that people are, having some fun with it. Where is this? This is in Franklin, Tennessee, folks. This is in Franklin, Tennessee. Not many, couple tractor and trailers. That's dangerous too. I had a buddy who drove a tractor and trailer and he had a close call one time. This lady, I think it's a lady there, yeah. She looks very cold. Wow.
To the ground right there behind
Well, she looks like, hey, I don't want to be doing this today, huh?
what freezing rain and ice can do. And
Welcome in, Palon. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you on this Sunday. God bless you, everybody else.
Hi there, Nick. Absolutely. And as you said, that tree is just one example.
Oh my God, look at that tree, folks. Ice tree falling down.
And the focal point really here in Nashville area, you mentioned the power outages, and this tree is an example of what these lines are dealing with.
Yeah, that's an example, guys. That could be serious. That could be serious when they fall in the wrong spot.
Transformer that's going to do some significant damage, and this is what we're seeing here.
Holy crap.
Tree, and you could just take a little closer look at some of the branches too as we
Whiskey Tango, so well said, my friend.
Just encompassed around this tiny branch.
Yeah, Barbara, you know, I go up to the mountains. I like snow. Let me repeat. I don't like driving in ice, but I like snow. But that's me. Everybody's different.
This is what we've been dealing with, and especially as those temperatures drop, that's definitely a cause for concern.
I mean, I don't want to see trees fall on anybody. I'm not saying I want to see anybody get, but I miss snow. Is what I'm saying. I miss snow.
Is a team of people out and about here shoveling these walkways, adding salt and.
I like to see when people help each other out. I like to see when people shovel.
Desolate today in the downtown Nashville area, and I'm very.
I'm going to turn the volume down. No disrespect to the meteorologist. She's doing a good job. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I like to help people, or watch other people shovel the driveways. And look at that ice. That's pretty. Look at that. That is really. Look at that. It's got to be 30. It's got to be below freezing. 30 degrees maybe. Winter storm warning in Nashville. So we were watching Nashville now, guys. We were watching New York earlier. Now we're in Nashville. So I just wanted to come on a little bit, guys, and show you some of the images around the states, 25, 30 states getting affected. I know a lot of you guys are watching those drivers with their in the snow. Make sure you support them. There's some great channels, those guys, young guys in their four-wheel drives, doing their lives. Support them with a like. Help them out a little bit. It's not easy and to be out there doing that. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Kind of crazy. Look at this. She looks like she don't want to be there, though. Can you blame her, I guess? Yeah, she looks she looks cold. Oh my God, look at this. I think I have this on my screenshot, don't I?
Millions along the I-95. You take a look at the video.
Hold on.
Out of Pennsylvania.
Look at this, folks. Look at it. It looks. All right, let's all say it at once. It looks pretty, right? But these guys here who are working, you know what they're saying? I'll give you pretty. I'll give you pretty. They're having a hard time. They got to get these wires. It looks like the wires. See, this is why you have power outage. So it looks like these wires, and they just got, oh my God. Crazy. Absolutely, Crystal. Check out Crystal's message there. It just popped in there.
The ice and the snow that too has weighed down on tree branches and power lines. The National Weather Service out of State College, Pennsylvania, warning that travel could be near impossible. Road impacts already severely.
Yeah, that's pretty serious stuff there, guys.
The state. Lori Musso joins us from PennDOT District 11. She's the assistant district executive, for maintenance. Lori, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today and for the time. I'm sure you guys have been busy.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
So talk to us about.
How about turn the camera around a little bit until they get back to show some more images? That was kind of crazy.
Impacting vehicle and speed restrictions.
The weather meteorologist, that young woman, she looked like she didn't want to be there. Could you blame her? But anyhow, That's kind of crazy to see the ice and the trees and the wires go into those trees. And, you know, just like that, anybody in that area will not have power. And that is not fun. So that's kind of, that's crazy. It looks pretty. You know, it looks real nice, like a poster, a winter poster. But see, that's the problem, is the ice. You know, that could become a problem. But welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I see a lot of my loyal subscribers and members on here. And thank you so much. Just a little different live today. I like to mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. We have a winter mix. I just want to say hello to we have people from West Africa. We got people from all over the states tuning in on this live. Beautiful but dangerous. Very expensive to bury the power, but they are doing a new construction. Yeah, I mean, I think back, you know, Ozzy, when I grew up, a lot of us, or some of us, I should say, grew up. I remember power going out in the 70s, and it would stay out for a couple days. But we got by, you know. My father would. We were fortunate. We had a fireplace. We cut down the wood and stuff. But a lot of people don't have fireplaces to stay warm. But it's crazy on how many airports are also been delayed in this. So, very soft. Thank you. Very soft. See, soft and warm in my house. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit, guys. Today on this Sunday. We have playoff games if you're into football. Just get away from some of the stuff that's happening. I like to mix it up a little bit. And it's nice to see. I always want to see, of course, a lot of people, but to slow things down. I've been hearing from some subscribers, you know, that the chat goes fast. You know, I only can do so much. Anyhow, but it's nice to go a little slower today and say hello to all my loyal subscribers and new subscribers. If you're new, consider on like and subscribing. We have a wintry mix affecting 25-30 states, anywhere from Chicago, Minneapolis to Boston with 2 feet of snow that will be dumping into Boston. I was at Boston a few months ago. Beautiful, nice people, good food. And but Boston will probably, they always get hit the hardest. But according to the meteorologist, not much rain or ice, mostly snow. Now, speaking of snow, there is snow in New York, in Philly, South Jersey, Kentucky, Mississippi, ice storm southeast, all over southeast, and snow, sleet, stretching from the south to the northeast. Look at some of these cars, folks. All stopped. You'll imagine. I wouldn't want to be in that. See, this is where I'll get some kind of an anxiety. Like, get me the hell out of here. Yeah, I don't want that. So this is the nation capital here. You can hardly see it. You can hardly see that. Look at that. Shirley, welcome in, Shirley. How are you? How are you doing? If you're new, come on in, join the community, and be free to chat among each other. Now, this is, I think that was New York. It went so quick. And that is a commercial, so it's time to flip the camera. Welcome in, welcome all. Now, if you are here for the first time, we appreciate it. There's lots of YouTube now on our phone of those driving around in the snow. I like to watch it at night before I go to sleep, but support their channels. I'm not going to name one particular one out there. It wouldn't be fair, but there's so many of them out there, and look for a comfortable chat. But it's pretty cool to watch them drive. Most of them are young, but anyhow, this is a widespread storm. Ohio is bad. Hey, welcome in, John. Good to see you, John. Welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Good afternoon. Appreciate you guys being here. Just a little short live today to say hello to everybody, and hopefully everybody who's in those areas have power. And if you have kids or young kids or grandkids, maybe take them out and have a little fun, stay warm, enjoy the snow the best you can. Mayor Madani, mayor of New York, has declared a day off for school. That was always fun, brings back memories when we were, a lot of us that were young, younger. I remember the AM FM radio, and AM radio would beep real loud, and my mom would say, school has been canceled. Or sometimes would say school is delayed. I'm like, what's up with delayed? And anyhow, brings back a lot of memories. I'm a person who misses the snow, living in Las Vegas. We do have a mountains. A lot of you used to see me up there. And I like to go up there to see snow. I miss it. There's something about snow. I don't like ice. That's my opinion. And I enjoy looking at it. It's peaceful. It's quiet. I don't like to see people with power outages, of course, but I do enjoy the snow. Snow in northeastern Pennsylvania. Sunshine. Welcome in. Yes, I'm familiar with that area in Lancaster and Amish country and all that area. I did a lot of traveling and camping up in that area. So yes, everybody stay safe, but also don't panic, Hopefully by now you had enough water and food to get by for a few days. But what I'm hearing is, what I'm hearing is from the meteorologists are, this storm will end in Boston tomorrow. But they're saying another front is coming in. And it's going to be just as big. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Also good to see our loyal moderator, Mike. Shout out to Mike. Thank you all for being here. Again, you see me. We're talking, just covering the nasty weather and a little something to slow things down on this Sunday. Here we go. Go back. I like to see this. Look at that. It's pretty cool. What the hell are they?
Emergency vehicles helping out, clearing out the roadways there, trying to get everything as clear. It's
pretty wild there, huh?
As yesterday. A lot of heavy snow moved through that area.
Don't play in yellow snow. No, you can't do that, Robert. It's
also going to be facing that extreme cold.
You stay away from yellow.
Warning in effect.
Stay away from yellow. Caution, yellow. Caution.
9 a.m. So it's the snow, it's the cold, and we've got our very own
caution, yellow snow. All white here though. White snow here.
To Katie Byrne. She said where she's at in Washington, D.C. A little bit of sleep.
Yes, support those memberships. $1.99 low price. We thank our moderator. And thank you for all members who are already members. Thank you, members.
Simply cold. The wind chill.
Thank you so much. Now, she looks a little happier.
Yeah, it doesn't feel too good out here, Nick. I'll be honest with you.
She's smiling.
It has warmed up slightly from this morning. Now we're hitting the low 20s.
Welcome in if you just passed by. Appreciate you being here. Give you a little entertainment. Sad to say there's been at least 5 deaths in New York, but there's also people like this lady enjoying her job, and others are not enjoying their job, and snow that's affecting a lot of states, all the way from the southeast to northeast. I'm Sal. Welcome in. This is in downtown Dallas.
I mean, all of the snow that you're seeing surrounding me, or excuse me, all of the white stuff that you're seeing.
All the white snow here. Beautiful snow.
About an inch of sleet falling throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Some spots getting closer to 2 inches of sleet that fell in the past.
2 inches of sleet is not good.
Honestly,
Sleet, not snow.
Really interesting to see, because we were here right at the beginning, before the system even got going, and we actually watched everything change over from no rain, from cold rain, freezing rain, sleet, snow, and then back to sleet just within the past 24 hours. So
wow.
Texas has been really feeling it. Now, even farther south early this morning, like in areas in Austin and Houston, getting reports of sleet and freezing rain coming out of those areas. So roadways.
Let me show you this, guys. It was the wind chill was what?
Cold air.
Look at Dow's temperature.
Dealing with this cold air for today, but also Monday and into Tuesday.
Wow.
Which means everything that you
That's
see
cold.
on the roadways has no way to melt. It's just going to stick around for quite some time. So TxDOT is on it, trying to get these roads cleared out. We already saw some folks kind of salting up the sidewalks as well, as we just came out here early. And I will say too, it's the power outages that are so dangerous. Already throughout Texas, we have, as of right now, over 100,000 people that are without power. Now, earlier this morning, that number was much higher, closer to 130,000 people. So it has improved as the morning has gone on, and it's going to continue to improve into the afternoon. I mean, we have
Send me some food over here, Crystal.
Utilities and areas are trying to get
I'm ready.
power back on as quickly as possible. That is the main focus, and of course, keeping people safe too.
Dizzy, what's going on, my friend? What do you know? What's going on, buddy?
Trying to get out on the roads.
Good morning. Good morning.
They've been going very slow, which is a good thing, but really.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Good to see you, and thank you so much for your long-time membership, Dizzy, Sandra. Appreciate you guys being here.
They've already been closed for Monday. They're expecting to deal with these pretty intense conditions for a little.
Welcome in, Dizzy. Welcome in, members.
Does move out of here Thursday and into Friday.
Robert wants to know what you're cooking, Crystal. Welcome in all new subscribers. Just a little quick live, guys, to say hello to everybody and take in some of the snow footage from different states, southeast, northeast. Say hello to our loyal subscriber, Richard. How are you? 3 degrees where I am at. 3 degrees in Richard's neighborhood. 3 degrees. Very cold, Richard. As we have a winter storm, major storm across 25, 30 states. Philadelphia.
Yeah, Ben, it's
my home.
Humans can stay inside, but the pets, they have to go out at some point. There's going to be some
careful with the pets. Keep the pets safe.
Sure, as you're helping your pets get outside, that you are bundled up and ready for those elements there in the Big D. That was Fox Weather's Bane Froney. Thank you for the.
She kind of looks like she's enjoying.
We'll take it from.
She looks happy.
Star State to the Palmetto State.
He looks happy.
Bob Van Dillon, he's stationed in Greenville, South Carolina.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Sir, you've got your gloves back on. You're ready to go. You're ready to give us another hit out in the cold here.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is, Nick. It's great to see you guys. I'm trying to figure
Kinda
out what
crazy.
next because we have so many reporters across the region, and everybody's getting some kind of weather. And Nick, I was just on Fox News, and I was telling them I was here in Greenville, Spartanburg last September after a Clemson LSU game. It didn't look like this, my friend. It was beautiful. We had green leaves all over the place. Now, this to me looks like somewhere you find in New England. It hasn't been snow. It's been freezing rain, and then you had to sleet it on top of that. There's back to freezing rain. Right now, it's a freezing drizzle.
A freezing drizzle. Interesting.
So
a freezing.
Side of the head. If you look at my cap,
yeah,
that's all the freezing rain. It's accreting on my head. That's what we've got down here in Greenville, South Carolina. So we've got the mix, a little bit of cold air.
Buffalo, New York, they're used to this. Buffalo knows what's going on. They're saying this ain't nothing in Buffalo. This ain't nothing. Buffalo gets hit all the time. But folks, a lot of these states aren't used to all this ice. And when you get this ice, look at her. She's happy.
Bob, I don't know why you had to go to Greenville because you
now she's happy.
Right here near your home base.
She's happy.
They're getting a lot of snow here.
Like to see happy people in the snow. Happy people.
Walk you through Central Park because I know
Central Park.
An iconic place, to see the snowfall, and it is. It's beautiful.
Oh, I want to be there.
Here in New York City, the roads are covered, and when those winds pick up, Bob, it blows that snow right back on. So we're going to continue to walk here, and you can kind of see they've got.
She's doing a good job.
Over here in this part of Central Park. I mean, this is the area where it does pile up. You can see people kind of coming out here.
That's crazy.
Check it out. Right
Tito.
now, there are hundreds of flights that are canceled.
Or tattoo, I pronounce Patriot #1. That's crazy. Yeah, I spent about a year in Syracuse.
As of right now.
I spent about a year in Syracuse, and that was 1 year I want to put behind, man. That was nuts. I say I love snow. I'm not confident, but it was snow like every day. I say I miss snow, but once I get it for 3 days in a row, I'm eating my words. But
it's not so much how much accumulation.
Buffalo, yeah, it's 77, yeah, 77, 78.
That would pick up as well, but really every time they try to plow or they try to clear the streets or the sidewalks.
But you're seeing here Central Park, New York, folks,
15 degrees right now.
where it is snowing in New York. It is snowing in Nashville, ice, Mississippi.
In New York City, that a guy was just trying to walk through with his bags and fell.
New Jersey,
it's
Atlantic City.
It's slippery, it's cold, but for some people it is beautiful, and they're getting pictures as well because this is a historic amount of snow we're seeing.
That's what it's about, Crystal. I want to see some snow in Las Vegas.
The snow looks beautiful up there. It's more of a slow-moving nightmare for the Southeast. So we'll get back to you again in just a little bit. Thanks, Alexis.
And a reminder to our viewers, if you have a weather phone.
All right, folks. So I just
Your TV, are you watching us on your phone? No worries. Navigate to foxweather.com/connect and you can upload it there. We want to see the
all right, guys. I just wanted to come on live for a little bit. I promise everybody. Just wanted to make this a short live. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. This is what I want to see here. Look at that. That was nice. See, we're so used to all the chaos. I'm not going to get into the chaos, but we've had a lot of chaos going on. And it was nice to see for about 3 seconds people just mixed together in the snow and having fun on this Sunday afternoon. It's nice to see how the weather, period, could just bring people together and forget about exactly what is going on in the world sometimes. And we'll leave it at that. But and nonetheless, it's very dangerous for a lot of people, elderly people, who are suffering from, blood pressure problems, heart problems, and they try to shovel the snow. Hopefully, if you have a family member and you live close by, try to help them out if you can get there. If you're in some of these states that's freezing, hopefully your power's back on. Stay warm. Watch YouTube channels. Watch our live. Just wanted to mix it up a little bit, folks, and see people there in the snow. Just like you couldn't see their face expressions, of course, but it's just nice to see people taking advantage of it and maybe not to go to work tomorrow. I know if you have a business, it could affect your business, but it's just nice to just slow things down on a Sunday. And a lot of states are probably not going to be going to work or school on Monday. So I say take advantage of it, and you'll get through it like we get through. We're tough Americans. So I'll read some comments and then we're going to end the stream real quick. Once again, thank you all for the support. It was nice to slow things down this morning and just cover some of the weather from all over the country and the States and Russia too. Man, Russia's getting hit hard. Snow in Russia. We'll read some comments here real quick and make sure you have notifications on as we'll cover the latest topics of what's going on in the world. And appreciate everybody's love. I know it was hard to follow the last week or two lives that we've been having, extremely large amount of subscribers, but I have not much control. I can slow down the subscriber mode a little bit, but unfortunately, I try to read as much as I possibly can. I know some people are complaining about the spam. Let me just say this real quick, since I have a few of you on here. How can I put this? I welcome everybody, and if you don't like a comment, just ignore it. That's all. You don't have to acknowledge unless you're strong. Thank you for that donation. I think that was Natalie. Was that Natalie Hopkins? Thank you, Natalie. Always good to see you pop in, Natalie. I really mean that. Thank you. And not because you just gave a donation. I really good to see you. So don't take it too personal. And I think you're going to have people that troll the channels, but everybody has different views. If there's any kind of threats, I have people off the camera are going to take care of it, and then you have people just disagree. I don't have all the answers, so just ignore it. And if you're going to acknowledge in a professional way. I can't control it all. The moderators are doing the best they can. And you don't want to time out everybody. Because if we just go ahead and do that, there's no channel. And at the end of the day, we got to remember, I like to help out as many homeless we could. So, I don't want to just, somebody says one thing to somebody, this is what these lives are about. So, just ignore it. That's all I can say. All right, let's see here. Anyone snowed? Please help your neighbors. Who's that from? You know what, Michael? Yes, help your neighbors. That's what it's about. Yep. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you. Good to see you, Shane. We're snowed in. We are snowed in, Sal. Limbs on the power line. Oh, wow. Well, stay safe, Robert. Stay safe. Stay safe. Hopefully the electric company gets out there and acknowledges that. If it has been reported, hopefully it's been reported, and they get those limbs. Yeah, limbs on power lines can be very dangerous. So stay safe, my friend. We got here. Was that okay? I'm reading Kay's message here. Or Kayla, excuse me, Kayla. So we got to get Tennessee Power. Yeah, I'm hearing that, Kayla. I'm hearing we just heard a little bit about Tennessee major power outage. So please stay safe. Yeah, stay safe wherever you're from. 69 in Bakersfield. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Soon, Bakersfield, Shane, soon Bakersfield's going to be about 110, right? So enjoy the 59. Or excuse me, I think you said 69. Enjoy the 69. Sorry. You can't help to laugh on that. But yeah, enjoy it. All right, I'm going to read a few more comments here. Thank you for the likes today. Whiskey Tango, exactly. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I can't, Whiskey Tango, exactly. Right. There you go. Yeah. And that goes for all the live streams, we got to understand that people, we all have different moods. People have different moods. We got to understand. I mean, I'm not everybody has different moods. And I'm not referring to people who are spamming. That's whole something different. But everybody has different moods and different ways to look at things. And that's why I'm glad I was able to come on and see some snow and discuss. Let's see, 55. And where is that at, Benny? Where I don't think I've heard of that. I can't even. Maricopa? Oh, I have. Yes. I have. Hey, thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that donation. You have to do that. Thank you so much, my friend. You totally rock on that. Thank you. Appreciate helping out the live stream. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Michigan, 9 degrees. Real quick, Janelle, I'm in Las Vegas. A lot of people from Michigan come to Vegas. They just get tired of the cold temperature. They miss Michigan, but they reside. They live in Las Vegas. They come to Las Vegas. So we have a lot of people here. -5. Sandro. Sandro, when it gets to that, when it's that cold, you can't go out, right? I don't know. I guess for a few minutes, 30 degrees, 20 degrees, you can make it. You can do it. Not at all, Natalie. Not at all. I mean, 25 degrees, 30 degrees, you can do it. I smoked a cigar at 0 degrees. I was younger in Green Bay, and it was kind of fun and cold at the same time. 28 degrees where I'm at. Yeah, 28. 28's my cutoff point. 28 I can handle for maybe a half an hour with some gloves. Yeah. Red Birds. Cardinals.
Extreme warmth and twist in the atmosphere, Bob. We'll have to continue to monitor this closely, but I mean, you're 50 miles away from Atlanta, where we've been dealing with, as you mentioned, 0.2 of an inch.
I see 13 inches of snow, 10 inches of snow, 2 feet of snow, and I'm from Philadelphia, New Jersey. I live in Vegas. We have mountains here, but I do miss the snow. Of course, if I was living in it right now for one day, I'd totally miss it. But once I was out in it for 2-3 days, I'd be eating my words. But I'm a little jealous when I see all the snow and it's not here in Vegas. We do get snow in Vegas. Every 8 years, it will snow up to 5-6 inches. People think of a desert. It doesn't snow. Anyhow, it does snow. And we get heavy snow up in our mountains, which is about 45 minutes away. I've heard reports of snow in Florida before, in Jacksonville maybe. -23 in Minnesota today. Extremely, extremely cold in Minneapolis, Minnesota. South Jersey, 7 inches of snow, now sleeting. Ed, Vineland, Bridgeton, Cumberland County, Millville, Camden. Well, Camden's more, but yeah, South Jersey. Wow, I'm very familiar with that area. Stone Harbor, Wildwood. I remember Ed. I was born in Vineland. I remember I remember I was about 23 years old. I was a casino. I was a dealer in Atlantic City, and I got to tell you, I remember the casinos closing. A lot of people don't remember this, but they closed for a few hours, and they paid us to spend the night in the rooms and all. Brings back a lot of memories. But I remember driving back. I had a Trans Am, and it was a stick shift, and it took me from Atlantic City to Vineland, which is about a 45-minute drive, I believe it was. It took me like 3 hours. But I remember, brings back a lot of memories. But anywhere from South Jersey to Southeast and Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, and Boston's going to get the most of it in the next few hours into the evening hours. Once again, if you're coming in, stay warm. If you are having back problems, be careful when you go out to shovel the snow. And if you're going to drive in it, depending where you're at in Memphis, Tennessee, they're running out of gas. So you might get to the gas station and, not have any gas. And that can be very life-threatening. So make sure you use common sense. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to stop in for a little bit. Thank you so much for all your support. Just wanted to mix things up. Thinking of mixing things up, this wintry mix. Stay tuned. Have all notifications set. There's lots of channels out there that are covering the snowstorms. I enjoy watching some of them. I'm not going to name one or two, but there's a lot of good ones out there. You pick one. We are live almost every day covering the latest situation going on through the world, particularly what's happening in Minneapolis. And I wanted to take a day off from that and show what's going on with this heavy snow ice mixture. Make sure if you're living in these places, use your own judgment. But if you have grandkids, enjoy it with them. Go out there, enjoy it. Take the moment of the snow and be careful and have fun with it, and use your own judgment. All right, guys, God bless you all. Thank you so much for your support. Once again, I am Sal. We'll see you on the next live. Anything major happening, let's hope that nothing serious happens. I know some people have lost their life here in the New York City. Let's hope that this will pass, and it'll be okay. It's winter, and these things happen. Mother Nature. So Whiskey Tango, with that said, let's go ahead and end this with a high five, fist bump to you. You totally rock for all your support. We appreciate each and one of you and the members. Real quickly, I don't say it enough, and my wife gets upset. We do help out the homeless on here. Check out our short videos if you have time. And we have shorts of helping out the homeless population here in Las Vegas metropolitan area each and every day, Ardell. And so I don't say it enough, but we really would like and appreciate the likes, and it really helps out the YouTube algorithm. It's our channel, so we can continue to grow. We hit 43,000 subscribers last night. You totally rock. I'm just a small YouTube channel. Try to make it a little bit entertainment. I don't have all the right answers, but with that said, I'm going to sit back and watch football games today and mixed up with some of the snow. Take care, guys. God bless you all. See you. Bye-bye.
But they're prepared here in this winter emergency, snow emergency, as they get ready to really take a pounding here with the snow.